Today's episode is about Canadian cents, the small ones. Now, I did not know a damn thing about Canadian cents. However, now I know a little bit more. Um, if you didn't know, Canadian pennies are not made anymore. They stopped making them in 2012. It's 2012. However, what you may not also know is that they're foreign. I've never collected foreign coins before. However, in my hunt for Lincoln cents, finding them was kind of a byproduct. And I thought to myself, I'm finding a heap of these. I should start collecting them. Okay, so the rabbit hole runs deep with these. Not just because they end at 2012, but because there's also a large cent, and also there's a lot more key dates than Lincoln cents. Basically, everything from 22 to 30-ish is a key date. All those are key dates. 23 being one of the most harder, more expensive to find if you find it. However, my girlfriend, who's effing awesome, is sending me one because she's just that cool, like that. We share cool things like coin collecting and fishing and whatnot. But I digress. If you're looking to get into any kind of collecting, one of the best things you can do is buy one of these books. You can get them for approximately $5 off the interwebs or at your local coin store. That's usually the going rate, about $5 for one of these books. And in doing so, you will be able to see a tidge of how far down the rabbit hole goes. For instance, I had no effing clue that there was a shoulder fold and a no shoulder fold for 53. I had no freaking clue there was an 85 blunt 5 and a pointed 5. I had no clue that there were only 5 of these dots, 36 dots, which were put on there on purpose, by the way, differentiate the minting years because they had to change the profile on the back or the front. I don't know which one's what. Anyway. And then, of course, you've got your tiara averse, and you've got your diadem averse. I don't know if I said that right. Then you've got your steel, and you've got your zinc. Much like the 82s of Lincoln cents, but not quite. Then you've got your uncrowned. Just to get an idea of how far this rabbit hole goes down, I even bought a book, which is outdated. However, it's giving me a lot of information. And I'm by no means an expert, because there are a ridiculous amount of varieties, like these, like the 65s. They actually had 4 or 5 varieties. I've managed to find 3 of them. And then, of course, you've got your 98 and your 2000 W Lincoln cent. W Canadian cents, which is actually not West Point, it's Winnipeg. See that W down there? Yeah. My book says there's a 99, but apparently there's not. And then, you've got your RCMs, which is Royal Canadian Mint. And you've got your, steel and zinc, and you even got your P's. Because apparently Philadelphia minted some of them. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. My collection is obviously doing pretty good. Um, I think I've got more of a chance of finding a 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent than I do of finding a 1936 dot, which are still horrible odds. But, for new collectors out there, know what you're getting into. Because I had no idea what I was getting into with Lincoln cents. I had no idea what I was getting into with Benjis. I had no idea. I had a little more of an idea after collecting Lincoln cents. But, you know, get a book, do your research, get one of these trifolds, because they will give you a wealth of information just in themselves. They're very handy to have. Um, Obviously, I need a newer book, but books are oddly expensive when it comes to coin collecting. I can't find one for 2013, which is probably a safe bet for what I would need to know all the varieties and whatnot of my Canadian cents. But, yeah, I found this at half price books for a little bit. But, if you're a coin collector, you already know what kind of rabbit hole you're going to end up going down for certain things. Collecting something new after finishing a collection, you don't know as much. But, knowledge is power. So, educate yourselves. So that's my, yeah. This is what happens when you get a byproduct from collecting one coin. You end up collecting another one and not knowing exactly what everything entails. However, it's totally worth it. So thanks for watching, for checking in with me. Hope you all have a great day. I just got back from Canada, and obviously I couldn't find any of these because they don't make them anymore. But it wasn't a wasted trip. I'll show you some fish pictures. You have a great night, and thanks for checking in.